Hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing another C++ programming exercise video. Now in today's programming C++ video, the programming exercise says, apartment problem. A real estate office handles, say, 50 apartment units. When the rent is, say, $600 per month, all the units are occupied. However, for each, say, 40 increase in rent, one unit becomes vacant. Moreover, each occupied unit requires an average of $27 per month for maintenance. How many units should be rented to maximize the profit? Now it says, write a program that prompts the user to enter A, the total number of units, B, the rent to occupy all the units, C, the increase in rent that results in a vacant unit, and D, the amount to maintain a rented unit. And the program then outputs the number of units that should be rented to maximize the profit. Now, this program is a fairly simple program. Now, the first thing you want to do is declare a couple of variables, as it says. Now, we're going to declare the variable int number of apartments, int base rent, which pretty much means the rent when all apartments are occupied, double maintenance per apartment, int number of apartments rented, double rent increase, double vacant apartments, double total rent increase, and double adjusted rent per apartment. Then we can write in double total rent double total main tenants, and double profit. And then we will see out fixed show point and set precision to. And after that, we can write in cout, enter the number of apartment, CIN, number of apartments, cout, endo. Next we will cout, enter the base rent per apartment, CIN base rent, C out, and del. After that, we can write in C out, enter the maintenance cost per apartment, CIN, maintenance cost, maintenance per apartment. And then we will C out and del. And after that, we can finally go on to the last input statement. Enter the rent increase per apartment, CIN, rent increase, C out, and del. After this, we can write an int max. Actually, here, look. I forgot to write in two variables. Int max units to rent. And here, int, and actually here, double max profit. Now we can write in for number of apartments is equal to 0. Number of apartments rented is less than number of apartments. Number of apartments rented plus. And after that, we can write in vacant apartments is equal to number of apartments minus number of apartments rented. Then we can just take that out. After that, we can write in total rent increase is equal to rent increase times vacant apartments and then we can write in adjusted rent per apartment is equal to base rent plus total rent increase. And now total rent is equal to number of apartments rented times adjusted rent per apartment, semicolon, and total rent total maintenance is equal to number of apartments rented times maintenance per apartment. Now the profit is equal to the total rent minus the total maintenance. Now I'm just going to take a step back and sort of explain to you how all of this works. Now here, vacant apartments is equal to the number of apartments minus the number of apartments rented. That is simple, of course, right? Now, we can write in here now you can see here, total rent increase is equal to the rent increase times the number of vacant apartments. Now you see here, this pretty much means that you can just add the base rent to the total rent increase to add it to get the adjusted rent per apartment. Now you can see down here that now the total rent is equal to the number of apartments rented times the adjusted rent per apartment. And now the total maintenance is equal to the number of apartments rented times the maintenance per apartment. And then the profit is now equal to the total rent minus the liabilities, which is the total maintenance. Now each time this runs, the number of apartment rented is plus plus. Now the reason that this works, the reason that this happens, is so that it tests it out for each and every single value of the number of apartments rented, and it sees which one is the best one. Now, to get the best number of apartments rented to maximize profit, you write in if max profit is less than profit, then max profit is equal to profit, and max unit to rent is equal to the number of apartments rented. And now we scroll down, come to the end of the for loop. You can also use a while loop if you feel more comfortable with them. Personally, I use a for loop in this case because it's a very simple one and it minimizes the clutter of code. Now here, I'm gonna write in cout maximum number of apartments to rent is the max units to rent space apartments and then we write end out. Then we can see out max profit dollar, and then we can write in $sign right here, max profit end out. Now if we run this program, we almost forgot about that. Hashtag include IO-manIP. Now if I run it again, enter the number of apartments, 40. The base rent per apartment is $700. The maintenance cost is about $27, and the rent increase is $40. You can see here that the reason that these strange results are popping up, 50, 500, 30, 40 is because it turns out that I did not even put in equal to 0 up here. And something that's also very interesting is that whenever you do not put equal to 0, it always gives you the same result no matter what. Now if we build and run this, I put in the number of apartments is equal to 60, the base rent per apartment is 500, the maintenance cost per apartment is 30, and the rent increase per apartment is $40. Now you can also see here that I also made another mistake, that I actually confused my number of apartments rented with the number of apartments. Now, if I correct this, now this is why it's best to make all of your variables look a little bit different and sound a bit different, because sometimes you might mix up the two, and that could lead to very bad results as it did here. It pretty much made the entire program not run correctly, and I got very embarrassed right now actually. So now if I run this once again, the number of apartments is 50, the base rent per apartment is 500, the maintenance cost per apartment is 30, the rent increase per apartment is actually 50. And now the maximum number of apartments you want to rent is 30, and the max profit is 44,100. You see? Now, I hope you all had a good time doing this programming exercise with me. And I hope you guys don't make the same mistakes that I did. I know it may be confusing to some of you, but mistakes can happen to real programmers like me. So if you ever make a mistake, don't give up. Just keep on trying, look for the problem, and eventually you'll find it. But just don't give up. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.